Aloha nui kako e Aries. Valina Maie, White Shadow Spiritual Advising. Today we'll be doing your monthly June tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement in your birth chart for these videos. Down below, you can find the information to my Instagram, email, TikTok. Also down below, if you'd like to support my work, you can do so by checking out the links down below. Okay, Aries. Immediately when I saw these cards, the month of June, get ready to both issue and receive apologies and forgiveness. That is the major theme for you guys in the month of June. Why am I saying that? Because you are receiving the Justice card and the Three of Swords. This immediately is going to be, again, having to issue and accept apologies. There obviously something went wrong. Okay, there was a mishap. There was something that was hurtful to go through, whether you hurt someone or they hurt you. Probably you both hurt each other. And the Justice card is coming in to say that there needs to be a reconciliation. And it's like the universe wants there to be a reconciliation. It's bigger than just that was my friend and I hurt them. It's like you maybe hurt a soulmate, you hurt someone that you had karmic connections to, or whatever is transpiring is karmic for you in general. And in order to wrap up that karma or move that karma into a better space, you're going to have to issue and accept apologies and avoid irrational, chaotic, unusual actions is what I would say. Now, the Justice card can definitely represent divine orchestration, and it absolutely represents a restoration of balance into your life. So the month of June, balance is coming for the sign of Aries, and a correction is coming for the sign of Aries. Whether you were wronged or you wronged someone, I'm honestly kind of feeling both. However, the energy is starting to move more into the flow that you have, or you're starting to move with the flow yourself. There's an essence of surrender that I am feeling, and you're going to have to just really pay attention to what the universe is bringing your way, because it's trying to orchestrate this justice energy. And here we have the scales. The Justice card can also represent boundaries, okay? Having to rework boundaries and also having to really take notes and acknowledge the boundaries of others. So presently, Aries, you may have boundaries that you lack, boundaries that need to be reinstated, boundaries that just aren't working for you anymore. And I would say that this, probably is what's really making you realize that during this time. Now, the thing about the Three of Swords, obviously it's pretty obvious what this card is going to represent. Something disheartening happening, heartbreak, sadness, something not going well. The thing about the Three of Swords is that it challenges you to start thinking in terms of your perspectives and expectations, providing for much of the heartbreak that you are feeling. And the example that I use is some people, if their partner cheats on them, it's the end of the world, end of the relationship, period. Other people, maybe they don't see it as that big of a deal. Maybe they think if that happened or they did go through something like that and they were able to work through it. Holding those perspectives are two completely different realities. And so again, are your perceptions and expectations providing for some or even most of the heartbreak that you may be feeling during this time? The Three of Swords does represent the worst has already happened, and now's the time to focus on healing, and with the Justice card, balance. Okay, the last card you are receiving is the Knight of Wands. What I'm feeling for this, for one, the Knight of Wands can be very erratic, irrational, and it is the Knight of Fire. So Aries, I want to say, you guys are going to be tempted to be immature, and you need to fight that. You're going to be tempted to act in a lower space, and you need to fight that and combat that this month. And it could be something like you want to drink your sadness away. You want to hide in your house. You want to be argumentative or overly opinionated. You want to take sudden actions that really, if you sat and thought about it, don't make sense. However, the Knight of Wands does represent rushing into action. And I feel that whatever insight comes about with this combination of the Justice card and the Three of Swords, it's going to push you to take some pretty drastic actions. Like, you're going to be like, oh my God, I did not realize this, and go rush to go somewhere or call someone. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's probably what needs to happen. And it's just saying that that's, you know, what's going to happen. You're going to start to realize shit, see things in a different way, and it's going to completely push you into a different trajectory. The Knight of Wands is movement, quick movement. So I would say to just make sure, as you know, you go through this process, to have those moments to sit with yourself and check in with self. Okay, so I'm going to leave that at that for you, Aries. I hope you all have a beautiful June.